Hi everyone, my name is Laura Christine. Thank you for joining me today for Kitchen Garden Expert. Today we are going to talk about how to plan for a fall harvest, so stay tuned. So you want to grow more. The season's almost over. It is still possible. It's dependent on where you live. Now, one rule of thumb that I like to use is I like to look at the frost date for my zone. I know my zone is zone 6A, and our first frost date is between October 15th and October 30th. So that gives me a measuring stick on how much time I have until the weather starts to transition to cool weather. So you've got your frost date. What do we do with that? Well, we look at the maturity date of our seeds and try and figure out when the best time to plant them are. Now, a rule of thumb that I like to use is if the maturity date is after 65 days, then I will plant plants. If it's before 65 days, then you can still, depending on what that temperature that it does well in, depending on that temperature, that will determine when you can plant your shorter term vegetables. So what short maturity vegetables can you grow? These are vegetables or herbs that mature in 25 to 40 days. These are things like arugula, lettuces, romaine, parsley, cilantro, beets, radish, Swiss chard, bok choy, and you can even throw dill in there. Those types of plants you can direct sow directly into the ground, and their maturity dates are between 25 and 40 days of maturity. Don't forget to look at the optimal temperatures that they grow in. To plant a radish right now in 95-degree heat really is not going to work. So I will look at my frost date, count back 25 to 30 days, and figure out when exactly I can plant those radish seeds for optimal production. So now you've looked at your frost date and you've realized you don't have enough time for your plants, certain plants, to mature. They mature after 65 days. They're longer growing. Perfect seedlings to put in the ground for that kind of scenario would be the brassica family. That would be plants like broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage. Those go great as seedlings. Other plants that might mature after 65 days would be certain kinds of spinaches, scallions, kale, endive, and even mustard greens. All of those could go in as seedlings. Now, there are some plants that can be planted as seeds and or as seedlings, and those would include mustard greens, endive, kale, and spinach. It depends on your variety, and once again, it depends on temperatures, and it of course depends, like I'm talking here and beating it to death, it depends on the maturity date. Thank you for joining me today. I so appreciate it. I hope this information was helpful. Don't forget to share it. I love helping people and I love expanding my reach to help others. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and give me a thumbs up and hit that notification bell to get more notifications on more videos. And also I wanted to mention, go to my blog on my website at kitchengardenexpert.com, and I've got actually the same topic. It's called Round 2, How to Plan for a Fall Harvest. That kind of digs into some of the details to give you another view and more understanding of the topic. Until next time, have a fantastic gardening day.